Alright guys, I'm back, and yesterday I did a video about creating pages to make the menu, and I changed my layout to a secondary menu, and I also added e-commerce. I'll show you really quick the e-commerce plugin. It's called Woocommerce, and the settings that you have to have, because it's not gonna show properly, you wanna go to accounts and enable customer registration. Enable customer registration, my account, display returning customer login reminder, automatically generate username and customer email. You should be okay with that. Make sure you have all these with the check mark, except for this one, and the checkout. Enable to use of coupons. No, I don't know if you want to have coupons. API is checked out. Shipping, you're gonna have to add your shipping zone. I'm selling digital content, so they're downloading or going to another page where they're going to download. So there is no shipping. Hooray! I hate shipping. It's a waste of time. Okay, so you have to have nominations and addresses for your account. And there is one more plugin that you're gonna have to install, and if you install the WooCommerce, it's gonna ask you if you wanna use PayPal, and you have to say yes, and you can also accept wire transfers, but it might not work because it's missing a plugin that is called PayPal for WooCommerce. And once you install that, it should work just perfect. And I think this thing is getting very crowded. On the products, you got WooCommerce, and then you got the settings. Anyways, that's for later. I want to show you what I did with the site. Okay, so I added to the menu in the back a GIF file. This is up here, my secondary menu, and I'm going to log out. Okay, I'm logged out of WordPress. So now I'm gonna go to WordPress like if I was a visitor. So when you click on my account, you should have this register here. And that was the setting that I explained earlier. You have to have it checked. If they cannot register, then they can't log in to buy anything. And then you have the checkout. I put the checkout link up here, but it's also this little card. Now, it's a little card. It's not very descriptive of what it is. Maybe the younger generation would know what a little card means checkout. It means that the card is empty, but checkout is something different to me. But it says the same thing. The card is empty. So I'm gonna log in and show you what I did in the menu. Dashlane.com works like a glove. Okay, so I'm logged in. I'm gonna go to the theme options. Depending of what options you have, it'll be different. So in the layout, there are my settings in case you're using the Avada or Avada, whatever they wanna call it. Here are the other settings. Now the main menu item padding. I'm gonna take a little bit out of that. I'm gonna refresh it and I'll tell you why. It's kind of okay. So I put them closer together and I'm testing the responsiveness. Okay, that was close but not close enough, but it's better. It might display on the iPad, it looks pretty close. And I'm going to go over the settings for the tablet and the phone. This is gonna be a site that is gonna work on all devices. It's better, but I'll put it on 25. These are the settings. You can copy them. Okay, I'll show you. That was the main menu. The secondary menu is the one on the top right. I turned the text to 15 pixels. That was about it. The mobile menu, what I was talking about. I tried playing with the numbers. I was looking for padding to change something. This was the best settings I got to work for it for display purposes. And under the responsive, I changed from 800. I changed it here to 700. Now, because I changed the menu, I wanna see if it works on the iPad. Let me see if this loads this time. Alright, it's still having problems. Let me turn it to 800. Let me refresh the iPad. Still not working. Let me do this one. That's why they have these settings automatically, because they know. Okay, for some reason it's not resizing. Okay, if I use the iPad vertically, it brings up the modern menu. Okay, so that means that I'm gonna have to go up to 900 then. We can, let me try 900. I'm not really concerned with iPads. I don't think a lot of the people use them. Okay, still not changing. Okay, I have this 800, 800, 800. I think this one was 900. No, was it 800? I could always reset the section. Responsive heading typography. Let me turn that off. Save the changes. I'm gonna delete the cache. Okay, it's working on the iPad vertically, not horizontally. And I think that is because the logo is either too big or the menu is too long. That's why I made the changes to the spaces, but it doesn't fit on the iPad. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it back how it was because it looks better on the phone, and I can guarantee you more people are on the phone than the iPad, and it's only gonna get worse. Alright, let me check those theme up options and I'll show you how to put that GIF in the menu if you like. Okay, so this 700, 700, save it. I'm refreshing my phone now. It looks fine. It looks good. It looks great. It looks better. Okay, and this one, let me see what happens if I do this. Okay, the phone's still good, but it mess up the menu. So okay, so let's do 800 here. You can try this while you do this on your phone. Okay, so it's 100, 700, 700. Okay, some of these parts you have to do some CSS in the code to really tune it up, and you gotta be careful. Okay, this is on my settings for colors. Okay, the header, I went with this one. So I have my contact info in the left. Here I have the menu for the store, like creating an account, checkout, and then I'm gonna insert the flags for the different languages, and that's gonna push this menu to the left. So it'll be like half will look like this. I could add more things. If I have room, I will, because the flags, I'm gonna push the menu to the left. Now that there is a limit, I don't know how long that limit is. So depending how long the limit is, I'll work with this. So, and you put the info, that's the menu. I like this menu because it has a little bit of color here. Um, Here under header, I uploaded a GIF and I had it in 100%, but it looked great on the website on the PC, but on the phone it got a little bit messed up. So it's also parallax. It has that effect, but I'm gonna take it out because I wanna make it sticky menu. So the menu will go down um, with. I'll show you here. This is another site with the same template. So the menu, when you scroll down, the menu is supposed to come down with it. See? So you see the menu there. Now there are options for the menu to make it translucent, different colors. You can play with that. But I like that because that way people don't have to be scrolling up and down. They can always have the menu around. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the parallax background off. I've seen some web designers do a parallax website in 2 hours. Now, a parallax website with a few images is not a website. I changed the logo with two white letters. You can barely see them, but if you go to the site, that's why the letters are white, because they were black and the logo didn't stand out. And these letters, I had to make them a very light blue, and then the highlight for the hover goes to almost white, so it can stand out a little bit from the background. If I had the original file, I could make the background image darker, and I tried, but the GIF file, for some reason it malfunction, so I'm just using the original. and the original is working great. It looks even better on the phone. Alright, let me just quickly go back to the Avada theme options. Alright, and with it, the logo, page title bar, you don't need to do nothing there. The footer, I did my footer and just scroll down, keep this on for on. I'll work on it later and change your info. Don't worry about background image or footer styling yet. Let me see. I think I'm pretty much good. The WooCommerce styling, I didn't do much here. Let me just take a look. Okay, yes, I did. I'm gonna add like 20 products per page in 4 columns, and I might have to tweak this to get it to display properly. But one thing is important, and I'll tell you what it is that this my account and checkout, you have to have them on here. You will go nuts looking for that. So just go through all these and make sure you have the same settings, because you want this to work properly. If I click when I'm logged in, it's not working properly. I mean, it shows your information, but the way it should work is that someone should click on my account and I'm gonna register to test it. Now don't use the same email from your account at WordPress, and I'm gonna make a password, or what the hell, hold on, let me turn this thing off. Okay, technology biting you in the ass. Alright, okay, so I'm gonna register, and I'm gonna add a password. I'm gonna register. I don't see anything moving. Oh, has to be something with the password. It's telling you the password should be at least 12 characters long. I'm sorry. I'm gonna do a password that should work. Okay, there we go. So technically, once you register, cancel that. Once you register, you have access to the shop. But first, you have, well, I'm logged in right now as a customer, not as the web developer, because you don't see the links to the back end. And I can go to checkout. There's nothing in the cart. So it's working. And I can log out. I'm gonna log out. Okay. And now let's see if I wanna log in. If I can remember the password. Nope. I think I got it. It was a long one. Shit. Alright, never mind. I know it's working. And yeah, make sure if you do a test like that, save your password. Okay, so this is displaying the register and the login. I'm going to go back. I thought I turned this thing off. Alright, so okay, so we did the menu, the settings for WooCommerce. Oh, and now I'm going to show you, excuse me, you have the menu under appearance. In the menu, I created first, when I make the other video, main English, and then it says main navigation, and then I created top menu, top navigation. So right now I have top navigation selected, top menu, and here from the pages that WooCommerce created when it was installed, it created my account, checkout, cart, and shop. Okay, now the cart is on the menu. I'll show you where it is. The little drawing of the cart is right there. Okay, so you got the cart. The shop, it's right here, but there is nothing in the shop yet. And then you got checkout. Checkout, it's over here, and you can check out because there is nothing on the cart. And then my account is up here. And like I said, if you log out of WordPress, you click on my account and it would ask you to register. And that's pretty much it for the WooCommerce to work. Keep in mind that you have to go to the WooCommerce settings, and you have a lot of settings, and you have to configure your settings for payment processing, address, and all that, products, shipping, inventory, tax, if there is tax, and this one is pretty tricky. The checkout, you got settings under settings. Is that crazy? You got different kinds of PayPal, and that's why I installed that PayPal for WooCommerce, which I think is this one. But you can upgrade, and yes, it's this one because it has my PayPal email. It's PayPal standard. It's free. So if you're gonna go e-commerce, there is a lot more settings. We haven't even begun to scratch the surface of all the products and settings and names for them and categories for them and stuff, because now you have here, and I'll show you, you have products, you have old products, add new categories, tags, and attributes. So, and then you have orders, coupons, reports, settings, extensions, and then you have the PayPal plugin, but that one you have to go to plugins and look for the PayPal for WooCommerce, and here you have some information about the plugin. It works with WooCommerce, so everything should be under WooCommerce to fix any settings, because you have to link your PayPal to your bank in order to be what they call, PayPal calls it, a verified customer or something like that. Um, what you have to do to test it, you post a product for $1, you go out, you register, you buy it, and then you see how the process goes, and that right there shows you if it's working perfectly or not. Okay guys, I hope you like this video, and I'm wishing you a great week from Bangkok, Thailand.